two mischievous kids lit firecrackers and tossed them right next to a white horse. With a loud bang, the startled horse bolted in a frenzy, yanking the stake out of the ground. Seeing it about to crash into her sister Julie, Mary quickly shouted for them to get out of the way. Carl managed to shove Julie aside, but the stake's rope looped around her head and she was dragged away by the horse. Even worse, a row of sharp spikes lay straight ahead. At the last second, Carl snatched a guard's sword and cut the rope, saving Julie's life. Once the horse was secured again, Mary urgently asked her sister who had sat next to her on the roller coaster that day. Julie's classmate froze in terror. It had been her. Just then, a firework went off again, frightening the horse once more. The flagpole it was tied to snapped loose and flew straight into the classmate, killing her instantly. It seemed death wasn't willing to spare any survivor. Mary realized Carl and she were next. Carl tried to run, but the horse kicked him to the ground. Mary pulled him to safety just in time. Since death had skipped Carl, that meant she was next. But then Lyle showed up. He still blamed Mary for his girlfriend's death and had come for revenge. The two quickly helped Carl limp away.
Michael, it's your death.
If you just stay away, then it'll all be over.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying!
A firework shot past Lyle and hit a billboard behind him. Thinking death had passed him by too, Lyle let his guard down. But the billboard's support gave way from the impact, and it collapsed, crushing him. With Lyle's death, Mary once again escaped death's grasp. Half a year passed without incident, and Mary began to believe it was all over, until a sudden wave of dread hit her again. When the subway arrived, she was about to get off, but ran into her sister Julie. In that brief moment of distraction, the doors closed. To her surprise, Carl was also in the same car. It was as if some unseen force had drawn them back together. Meanwhile, a scavenging rat gnawed through a cable, knocking the tracks out of alignment. The speeding train derailed instantly. Chaos erupted in the car. The wheels tore loose, one flying straight into Julie and killing her on the spot. Carl was sucked out of the carriage to his death. In the end, Mary was the only one left alive, but death wasn't done with her. Another train roared toward her.